Kicker Jake Elliott ready to get this one started. And off we go. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Come on, set. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Hill. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try and run for it. Here's Hill. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hill. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
52 blaster. Ready.
On third down, it's Hill. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Okay, ready?
They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run for the first down with Saquon Barkley. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. On 2nd and 7, Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull it around. Third down.
They did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball. And I got to tell you, you can often miss-time that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. This a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Ready. Number 38. Real green. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. They'll find Schwartz complete right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. They're going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. As the first half is winding down, and the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first two quarters.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Saints going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Smith on third down. Over the middle, complete. It's Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. The final shot here before break. Smith. Looking deep here for Ebron. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So it
looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
Here we go.
And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup and 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Same page on that, just his first catch. I think we're both going to be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Smith.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Smith.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
The former ASU Sun Devil, Eno Benjamin with it.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And a solid run down inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll run it again with Barkley. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This pass complete to Reynolds.
And he is going to have a Saints 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now here on EA Sports. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it before you get it out. We got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down on the scoreboard. 2:11 to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Room here to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons.
That is today's NFL, isn't it? If you're going to be a running back in this league, you've got to be complete to stay on the field, at least for those 3 downs we talk about. Got to be able to catch it, which he's doing quite well in this one. 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, a little unconventional. He hasn't been able to cross the goal line as a runner, but as you say, twice as a receiver. Gano now to add the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. The fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown.
Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Now all the focus shifts over to the Saints, trailing by a point. 2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning.
Pass complete to Ebron.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Smith. Short little throw to Ebron. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
Smith.
Pass complete to Edwards. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. Now Smith. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Smith now to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. They'll look to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Now the defense will put their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
We can't be totally sure that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.